Hello guys, Chris Finn back with another issue, and I've done it without inverted commas, so yes, go me. Today isn't going to serve as a haul video or, pull list or anything like that. This is going to serve as 5 comics that I'm either buying or want to try and get back into that are still ongoing. They are an ongoing series. So it's not a case of these are ones that, there's like 195 issues and I say, oh, I'll go pick these up. So these are just ones that I'm enjoying reading, and I'm going to show you the covers and why I like them, that kind of thing. Now these are all Marvel related, so please, if you're reading something that isn't Marvel and you highly recommend it, leave a comment below or do a video response as to why you recommend me or other people to pick it up. I would like to try and get some other people doing this. Like even if it's a couple of ones, it doesn't have to be Marvel, it could be DC, Image, IDW, whatever. So yeah, if you're reading something that you don't think a lot of other people are reading, why not get the word out there? So, the first one that I've been reading is Hobgoblin. There's another issue to come for this. It's just a 3-parter, very much like the Carnage one. Obviously, this is to do with the Axis storyline, so Hobgoblin is good, but kind of not really. It's kind of more like a marketing ploy where he can get people to play as the Hobgoblin and go out and do good and that kind of thing. But it's something very different, like kind of like the Superior Iron Man, which obviously everyone's probably read, hence why it's not the list. But yeah, it's just something really different, and obviously we being a huge Green Goblin fan, like the Hobgoblin as well. So number 2, these are in no order, by the way, I don't know if I said that or not, is Nova. So I've got some digitally, so I've got issue 4, issue 6, and issue 7. This is wherever he meets the Superior Spider-Man and kind of thinks that the Superior Spider-Man's a douche and says like, I thought he'd be a lot nicer than what he was, because obviously this is wherever Doc Ock is Spider-Man. But yeah, it's just, obviously, you've got Ms. Marvel, who is like a younger superhero, and it's the same with Nova. Obviously his father was a Nova guy before him, and then he gets the helmet, puts the helmet on, becomes Nova, and it's just funny trying to read how he, like he meets the Watcher and he calls him the bald-headed pointy guy and things like that. But it's just really funny, and I just really enjoy it. And obviously Nova will probably become part of the Guardians of the Galaxy film maybe in the next one, so like there is that to go into, and I think they're up to issue 24, 25 now. Whatever one it is, it's coming out for December, I believe. It's a great jumping on point, so if you want to start reading Nova, hop on that. So just see the one that's coming out for next month and get that then. Another one is Amazing X-Men. So I've got issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It took me this comic to realise that Mystique is Nightcrawler's mother. Sorry, spoilers. 6, 7, and 8. I think they're up to issue 11 or 12 now, so I'm a bit behind. But it kind of starts off at, funny enough, the start with Nightcrawler dying, and the rest of the guys have to go and help them, but try and save him. But some of them are in heaven, some of them are in hell. So you see like Bobby, he's Iceman, kind of melting in hell, and then Wolverine's in the snow and things like that. And it's just it's a quite entertaining book. Obviously Nightcrawler, I think it's something to do with he was a big fan of Errol Flynn movies or something, if memory serves. But like on some of them you see him on like a pirate ship, and he's got like a wee pirate hat on, swashbuckling and things like that. But yeah, just if you're a fan of X-Men and you want to pick up something that you can still relatively get into, as I say, they're only about on the 12th or 13th issue, around there, like Astonishing X-Men, where it's like about 70 or 80 issues to go through. Okay, next one is still X-Men related, which is Cyclops. So I've got my Scotty Young issue 1 variant. Issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now this is basically to do with, this is to do with like, what if he didn't join the X-Men, what if his father was still alive, that kind of thing. So it's kind of a case of, he is like a space pirate, so he's going around with his father, you know, and if there's ships there, he's trying to, you know, trying to get what they can from it, you know, what supplies and things like that. But you see him like training up in the up in space using his, you know, I can't remember, his eye blast thing, you know, like to project himself backwards and forwards and things like that. But it took me a while to get into it. Issue 1 I read and wasn't particularly fond of it, and then reread it, and then got issue 2 and started liking it. So again, this is only on issue 7, I believe, or was it? Yeah, 7 is coming out. So again, these are all relatively easy to get. You know, you should be able to get first or second prints and things like that. But yeah, it's just a good storyline, something different. You know, this is why I'm digging this, because it's a story arc to do with Cyclops. I just wish that no harm to him. I just wish it was Colossus instead of Cyclops, because I love Colossus. I just seem to love the big ones like him, the Thing, you know, Hulk, obviously. And lastly is Storm. So I've got my Scotty Young issue 1. I always go for the Scotty Young variants, issue 2, 3, 4. This is wherever, obviously, the time with the death of Wolverine, she's finding he's dead and the mask's there. And issue 5, which I just got the other day. These are a fantastic read, especially, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, there's not that many strong female heroines and things like that. Storm's a great read. She's a complete ass kicker, especially in the latest one, which I'll not really go into. But obviously, to do with the death of Wolverine, it comes out that her and Wolverine were lovers at some stage. And, you know, like, this has obviously hit her pretty hard. Very much like a Nightcrawler one. Obviously, Nightcrawler and Wolverine weren't lovers. I'm just putting that out there. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just it's a case of they weren't. You know, like, you see him on one of the front covers is him lighting a candle. But yeah, it's just to do with those two were lovers. And kind of how his death affected her and things like that. And then in the next issue, how she's trying to tie some loose ends up to do with Wolverine, to do with like a friend of his and things like that, or an acquaintance, because I don't know if Wolverine has that many friends. But yeah, so those are 5 things there that I would say that if you're looking to get into a new series, or if you want, you know, something to read pertaining with X-Men, you've got 3 there, you know, like to do with something with Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, like you've got Nova, because Rocket Raccoon and Gamora do appear in the first couple of issues, I believe, because I've read it digitally, so I don't have it to hand, because there was like an offer on the Marvel app, so I got it. Like some of the ones there you can get like cheap enough, but just if you want the books, you know, like they will be available in trade paperback, or if you're not fussed on that, you know, they should be relatively easy to get, you know, the first prints, single issues and things like that in order to do as well. Yeah, so I hope this video has maybe shown something to you that you may have never thought of picking up before. If you do pick it up, then certainly let me know below what you think of it, or if you're already reading it. But please leave a comment or do a video response. If you do the @Advento316 in your thing and links in Twitter, then obviously I'll get a notification to say that, and then I'll check it out. But if you're subscribed to me, chances are I'm probably subscribed to you. So yeah, mention a title or a couple of titles that you would recommend and why you would recommend them, and things like that, and we'll try and get the ball rolling and see if, you know, we can get people to pick up certain ones that we'd never have thought of before. That's the whole purpose of this video. So yeah, so that's doing it from me. Probably the next video, I don't know what it'll be about, to be honest with you. It may be to do with my top 3 comics that I've read, like just single issues that I've read and went, whoa, that was a really good issue, or top 3 storyline arcs, something like that. So yeah, keep turning the pages, and until next time.